And I said to Martin from the get-go that we really want it for Mel Gibson. Mel hadn't worked for a long time. It was a long shot for anyone to get Mel. Lucky enough, Bill wrote an amazing screenplay.
You look at some of the work he's done, from an action point of view, you've had all the lethal weapons. But you look at Zeffirelli's Hamlet, he's rather marvellous as Hamlet. I mean, you know, he's capable of anything.
I love what he does, you know, from Braveheart and all the way through his films. They're films you want to watch.
He's a very good director. I thought Apocalypto was just best film he'd made. A brilliant, brilliant film.
To have somebody like Mel Gibson portray this character is, I believe, tantamount to perfect. He's just got these wonderful, cold, pale movie star eyes that brim with emotion.
I was actually in one scene, which isn't in the film now. I'd never acted in anything before, and I just sort of glanced over at him and saw these sort of boiling eyes. He wasn't even on camera at the time. I'd never seen a look of such intensity coming off of another human being in my life, and I thought, Jesus, this guy's really good.
I'm a bit of a wreck today. Me and Mel are rolling around in the house, destroying it.
To be frank, I'm getting too old for this shit, to quote a memorable line from the film.
Those are good hits on the wall. Are you okay?
Yeah. It's not somebody's gonna half-ass anything. He just goes 100%, and he's throwing himself into stuff, and, you know, we're breaking glasses and bottles here and there.
Cut. These cheap sets.
We're just two kids having fun.
You start trading pretend punches and wrestling around with a guy half your age, and yeah, it leaves you sore. But you know what? Hey, I can still do it, and it looks real enough.
Got it! Yeah, I'm good.
Mel has always been a quality actor and a leading man. He is that, and he'll always be that. You know, he doesn't take himself so seriously, which is quite lovely.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Shooting now.
Right, here we go. All of you!
He's very fun and very funny. And he's incredibly generous, and he's got a lot of ideas. And because he has a lot of ideas, he's really open to receiving ideas, which is so good. That's the kind of person you want to be working with, because then everything becomes a collaboration. Everything. And it's not just your choice, it's everyone's choice, and everyone's either agreeing or arguing or disagreeing. It doesn't matter, but then there's passion in a scene.
The great thing about Mel is he's a very good actor, apart from being a movie star and very well known to people. He hasn't been in a film for a long time, but he still has that ability, and he still has that charisma, and he still has that quality on screen.
He is the picture. Mel is the picture. It's all an interior drama about how he feels, and Mel is, I always knew he was a good actor, but this is, it's really got the cherry on the top, I think, in this one.
He just does an incredibly powerful performance, a very restrained performance. I think people who are expecting Lethal Weapon are going to be quite surprised at this movie. More importantly, he has a gravitas, he has a weight to him. Now, so many of these actors don't have that weight, particularly the young actors. He's one of those guys that when you call action, something sort of happens between the camera and him. He's very still in this film. He's very sort of contained, you know?
Stillness. Stillness has always been a stranger to me. He's very still. And I've tried to really, really rein him in. I'm inclined to pull too many faces and make too many movements in expression, but I think there's a degree of control. And he's not an extrovert, he's a very introverted man. So I proceed that way. You're just a ball carrier for the story, and if you think the story can work and it'll be compelling and entertaining to an audience, well, you're on board. You know, it's pretty simple.
We were so lucky to get this guy back in front of the camera. He's just so talented. I think for 6-7 years that we hadn't seen him, you know, I think an audience has missed him.